Hello everyone, this here is the LEGO McLaren Solus GT and McLaren F1 LM. And both of these cars here come in a 2-pack, and it retails for $35 US. It comes with 581 pieces, and it comes with 2 minifigures. Both of those we'll take a look at later, but for right now we're going to start off with this car right here. Looking at this Solus GT here, I feel like this car honestly looks way better than I was expecting it to. I was definitely expecting it to be more of like kind of the add-on to the set, not as much, you know, a really good car, more just kind of like an add-on to this 2-pack here. But this honestly is just as good as the other car, if not even better. I really do like the overall design. That obviously just has to do with the car itself, but I really do like the way that LEGO captured the look of the car here, especially the center section here. Like how these plates here kind of angle in, and then you get this smaller middle section. It's definitely a very interesting look, and I really do like how LEGO was able to capture that look here in this you know, smaller scaled car here. Now obviously you're not getting like the full mass of like a normal Speed Champions car, because this is like this middle section here is a little bit smaller. You know, it's not like the full mass all the way through. So I definitely think it was smart to release this one in like a 2-pack and as its own set. It does look really good, for sure, but I don't know how well it would have sold on its own. But I really like just the way that all the colors here get kind of like mixed together, and it's kind of got the orange there on the front and in the back, and then like how the whites are kind of on the side there, and then the black in the center. I just really like that there, and it uses actually very few stickers. It uses like some stickers right here, and there's one up front here, and I think there's one right there, but there's very few on this particular car here, and there's one on the back there, but there's not many on this car here. And then the windows, those are just decorations there, and then you can put a minifigure inside of here, but I am gonna have to put the helmet on because it won't work with the normal hairpiece there. So here's what it looks like once you put a minifigure inside there, but the steering wheel is a little bit big there, so it looks a little bit awkward there, but I just still think that it looks pretty good, especially once you put the cockpit on, because you can't really see as well inside once you put the cockpit on. So yeah, overall I feel like this is a really good car, and it definitely shouldn't be seen as an add-on here, because it's much more than an add-on. It's an extremely good car, and I really don't think that you will fully understand how cool this looks until you get it in person, just because it has this like just sleek look to it. And you can angle these parts here as well. You might have seen those move. Those are like on like hinges there, so you can kind of angle those there as well. But yeah, I think that overall just the shaping, the colors, and everything about this car here looks really good. Here's the other car that's included in this set, and this one here is the McLaren F1 LM, and I think that overall this car here looks really good. I think that it depicts the actual car very nicely here. I really like just the overall shaping. It definitely feels a little bit like it has more mass to it than the other car, because this one actually, it kind of does have more mass. The other one has that section that's taken out of it in the center here. This one isn't quite as long, but it definitely feels a little bit heavier, and it definitely has a little bit more mass to it there. And I think that like this back part here, that looks really, really nice back there. Just how everything looks there. And this one's definitely, it's kind of a boxy car, but I mean, I think that honestly looks pretty cool, and definitely this windscreen here helps it to look even more boxy here, which is definitely a good thing there. And then these pieces here kind of like angle down on the side there, and I really like the way that this front part angles down here. It's a very nice like just look here and everything, and yeah, it just makes this look very nice. Now I don't love how this black part here sticks out in the bottom. That's probably the worst thing about this particular car here, but it still doesn't look too bad. It's decent enough, I feel like. And then there's a little bit more room here inside of this car than there is the other one. The other one is a little bit kind of cramped, but this one there's a little bit more room here, so you can put a minifigure down in there. And I think that this one honestly does look a little bit better once you put like a minifigure in there, because there's not like a giant steering wheel. It's just the regular steering wheel there, and I think that the chair down in there looks pretty nice as well. So that's what that looks like, and I think that looks pretty good as well once you put a windscreen on here. And there's not too many stickers on this car here. There's a couple, but they're not too bad, honestly. Like this whole windscreen here is printed. The printing probably could have been a lot more opaque here, because the orange just doesn't mix very well with the rest, with Lego's regular orange color there. So that definitely could have been a little bit more opaque there. But overall, I feel like this car looks pretty good. And honestly, I think it's about as good as I expected it to be when I was looking at the pictures. The other one kind of looked better in person. This one, honestly, is about the same as I was expecting it to look in person here. So yeah, overall, I think that this is a pretty good car here. Very nice shaping. And yeah, a pretty good looking car here. Here are the two minifigures that are included in the set, and I feel like the print quality on both of these minifigures is really good. I think that they both look really good. This one looks more like they're in like a uniform, whereas this one looks a little bit more casual. Maybe there could have been like a little bit of leg printing there for that minifigure, but I think that overall the print quality on both of these minifigures are pretty good. And this one here comes with a wrench there, and then turning these minifigures around, I think that the print quality on the back there looks really nice as well. No alternate face for that minifigure, but there is an alternate face for that minifigure right there. And these also do come with helmet pieces here as well, which I do really appreciate. I'm glad they come with both, and you know, not just one. I do like that they include the helmets and the hair pieces. So yeah, I think that overall these are two pretty good minifigures. So this set retails for £40 UK, which isn't a great price, $35 US and 45 euros. So the pounds UK and euros prices are not great for this set, but the $35 US price I think is really good, especially for 581 pieces. I think that is just an extremely good price to part ratio here. Now, something that I feel like I should mention here is that these definitely aren't, you know, worth $25, which is the current, you know, if you buy one Speed Champions car here, they would cost $25 US. I don't think that these are worth $25. They definitely don't have enough mass here to be worth $25. That said, they are still really good cars here, and I think they look really good and everything, but just don't expect to be getting a normal Speed Champions car here. So I think that $35 honestly feels pretty good. I'm surprised they didn't try to go with like $45 though, which is the standard price for like a 2-pack for the Speed Champions line. So I'm surprised they didn't go with $45, but I'm really glad they didn't, because that honestly might have felt like a little bit too much for these cars here. But I think that $35 is a really good deal here. So yeah, if you like these cars here and you just like the way they look and everything, I think that I would definitely recommend this one, because the price isn't too bad. And yeah, I think that this one here has a decent amount of mass. Like, it's not super big, but it definitely does feel a little bit pretty heavy. This one has a little bit more length and stuff to it, but it's pretty thin, honestly. Like, in the center, like, it's very extremely thin, and it's not super heavy. It's a little bit more lightweight. So, like, this center section here, and I think that that's fine, because it definitely I think the design looks really cool. Just because there is no middle section there, but it definitely does make this car feel like it has less mass here. And I also don't, one thing that I don't love, it looks like this piece came off here, but one thing that I don't love is how you can see through the bottom there. I think that definitely should have been fixed there. That's something that I really don't like about both of these cars. I would say that's probably my biggest complaint about this set here, is though that you can see the gaps. That's really kind of bugs me there. I don't like that at all. I think that definitely should have been fixed there. But I think that, like, the colors on both of these cars as well feel very nice. And I think that it was also a very smart decision to do this as a 2-pack and not just sell these as their own separate set here, because this one I think would have sold fine, but this one would not have sold well, I don't think. And, you know, especially they're different, which kind of makes them interesting as a 2-pack, but they also feel similar as well, like with the color scheme and everything. And they both are McLaren cars here, so I think that doing these as a 2-pack here was definitely a very smart decision. And yeah, I think that more people will buy this as its own set than, like, as, you know, each as an individual set here for each car. So anyways, I think that will do it for this review here. The price is honestly really good for this set, and it's very unexpected that it's that good. So if you like the set, you know, as a whole here, I definitely recommend this one. So anyways, thank you all for watching this review here, and I will see you on the next one.